Dave woke up with a start, rubbing his crime-covered eyes. He stumbled to get up off of his sofa as he tried to locate the faint ringing noise that had taken him out of his drunken slumber. He remembered very little about the night before. He only seemed to remember the blaring music of the party he had thrown to celebrate his graduating from college. The stench of vomit and cheap beer filled the air of his dingy townhouse. As Dave stumbled drunkenly around his trashed living room, he noticed that the ringing he heard earlier had stopped. Finally, he realized that the ringing had been emanating from his phone, which had been buried underneath the red Solo cups that had been filled with spiked punch the night before. He picked up his phone and noticed the 4 voicemails left by his girlfriend and fellow graduate, Adriana. He placed his finger to his ear to listen to the messages, his head throbbing like it was being crushed in a vice.
First unheard message,
recited a robotic voice.
Hey, that was a great party Jeff threw for you, am I right? I just wanted you to know that I made it home in one piece. It seemed you had way more fun than I did last night, considering you were passed out on the couch when I left with Bree. Well, I'm going to bed now, so call me back later tomorrow. I love you so much, Dave. Bye!
Memories of the night before started to flood back into his mind. He vaguely remembered his girlfriend leaving at around 1:15, 20 minutes before the first message. He walked over to the bathroom to grab some aspirin as a robotic voice announced the next message.
Hey, Dave. Is that you outside my house? If it is, it's not funny. You know how easily I get scared. If it's you, just move something. Don't just stand there.
As he sat back on the couch, he thought about the strangeness of that last message. Her house was way too far away for anyone in a drunken state to drive to, let alone walk. Dave lived about 15 minutes from campus, and Adriana lived with her cousin, Bree, about 40 minutes from campus, which made it impossible for someone who was in the state Dave was in to get to her place. He hesitantly continued on with her messages.
next message,
Oh my God, I really don't think it's you. Holy hell, what was that? Dave, I really hope that isn't you. Whatever it is outside my window just turned towards me. Please, Dave, call back. It has a mask, Dave. Before, when I thought it was you, it was facing the street, but now it's halfway up my lawn, and it's looking straight at me. It's wearing a mask, Dave. Please call back. I need help.
The shattered words of his girlfriend echoed through his head. The thought of anything happening to Adriana scared him out of his mind. He realized that the next and final message was the call that had woken him up just a few minutes ago.
next message,
Dave, I'm in the closet, and I've called the police. It's been 30 minutes since I last called, and in that time, that thing made it to the door. Damn it! It's in the house, Dave. I can hear it in the house, and the police aren't even here yet. I love you so much. Please know that, in case I don't make it.
At this point in the message, tears of horror made their way down Dave's face.
I can hear it in the room. It's just outside the...
Dave couldn't believe what he had just heard. As tears streamed down his face, he noticed someone was standing at the end of his driveway, facing the street.
end of messages.